side, wherever you go.
Closed captioning for this newscast brought to you by Hearing Associates of South Carolina.
From the station that's on your side, this is News 12, first at 4.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for First at 4. We're going to begin today with weather. Today's been a nice sunny day, but Riley, let me tell you, it's pretty windy outside. I mean, we've just heard reports within the last 24 hours of just several fires.
Definitely dangerous burning conditions continuing out there today, and it's most likely going to continue even into our Friday as well. We still have a high fire danger across the entire CSRA, just highlighted in this tan color here. Another alert to add to the mix tonight is, once again, we have some frost advisories. That is for counties north of Augusta, McCormick, Edgefield, and Saluda counties, where we're anticipating those low temperatures tomorrow morning to be as low as the mid-30s. Will be another chilly start out there tomorrow. Here's a look at our current winds. We're seeing a sustained wind up to 14 in Aiken. That is the breeziest spot. For the rest of us, especially on the Georgia side of the river, we're generally between 5 to 10, so not quite as windy as yesterday, but very dry air is still in place. Looking at our relative humidity, everywhere is currently below 30% relative humidity, which is extremely dry, and why we still have that high fire danger continuing for the rest of today. Now, it is beautiful out there. Abundant sunshine, bluebird skies, and how about these temperatures? We are staying below average this afternoon. Only 63 degrees currently in Aiken. Definitely below average for late April for us. And Aiken is one of those breezier spots, seeing a west wind at 14 miles an hour. Now, here's a look at our current temperatures across the region. We're at 61 in Washington. Same thing in Thompson. Bushfield is at 64. In Evans, you are just barely hitting 60. So it is definitely feeling a little bit chillier out there for us this afternoon. Now, here's a look at the frost advisories. Once again, this is for Edgefield, McCormick, and Saluda counties. This is where we're expecting those low temperatures to be into the mid-30s. For us here in the metro, will most likely be between 36, 39 degrees by early tomorrow morning, so still cold nonetheless. If you have any sensitive plants that may not like anything below 40, I'd definitely cover them up out there again tonight. There's your low temperatures tomorrow morning. Most of us hitting the mid to upper 30s. It will be another chilly start, but temperatures do look warmer rolling into the weekend. Now, high pressure is sitting right on top of us. This is what's bringing us abundant sunshine, but that next rainmaker for us, that is currently across the four corners, bringing actually some snow showers to portions of the Rockies just outside of Denver. That's the system that's going to be heading our way Saturday, and it does bring a severe weather threat with it as well. So here's a look at it. Could be a couple of different waves of thunderstorms that eventually moving on through on Saturday. Sunday still looks completely dry for us. Sunday's no issues whatsoever. We should be mostly sunny, maybe a little bit breezy Sunday morning behind that system, but overall, no biggie for us. It's really Saturday we're worried about. And it could be a long time window, folks. This is going to be a system that's oriented in a way where we could see two different waves of thunderstorms move through. Now, the Storm Prediction Center currently has us underneath a slight risk, so that's level 2 out of 5. But it is enough for us to trigger a weather alert day. We are anticipating the threat for strong wind gusts, possibly up to and over 60 miles an hour. Isolated tornado can be rolled out. Even some large hail could be mixed in with storms. And there's also going to be a heavy rain threat with this. We're expecting up to and over 2 inches of rain for a large swath of the viewing area throughout the day on Saturday. So that's going to help knock off the pollen and help improve our burning conditions as well. Once we move past Saturday, it does look better to get those last week burns in before we do hit May 1st. Now, here's a look at those headlines. Once again, a chilly starting in Friday. We do have those frost advisories in effect. Weather alert day for our Saturday, but we are looking dry by Sunday, so much better forecast there. Stick with us. We're going to have much more news and weather just after a short break. We'll see you in just a second.
We doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Well, you may have noticed pinwheels sitting outside businesses across the CSRA. Each one represents a child abuse case in our area. Just this week, 21-year-old Michael Hampton's been charged with injuring a 1-year-old who's now recovering in the ICU, receiving treatment for a burn to the leg and bleeding on his brain. Hampton has been charged with child cruelty, according to arrest records. Still, so many questions remain about what all happened and Hampton's relationship to the child. Nick Proto's live near Cooney Circle, where it all happened. Nick, you spoke with Hampton's sister today. How's she feeling about everything?
Well, she's very emotional, as you can imagine. I was out here earlier today speaking with some of Michael Hampton's family members and his neighbors, and they all tell me the same thing. The crime that Hampton is being charged with does not fit who he is as a person. We also learned a little bit more about his relationship with the child. They say his sister Michelle tells me that the child is his girlfriends who he's been dating for about a month now. Michael is being charged with first-degree cruelty to children. The arrest warrant says Hampton grabbed the baby, causing his neck to snap back. It also says he burned the baby's leg with a lighter. The child has bleeding in his brain and is in the ICU at AUMC. Michelle tells me these last 3 days have been full of constant crying, and she doesn't believe her brother would do this. She says he doesn't even discipline her sons, who she has two of, a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. Doesn't even discipline his nephew, so she says, in my heart, I don't believe he did it. And it didn't hit her until the other night. She got home and saw his stuff in the living room. That's when it really set in, the reality of this situation. As I mentioned, she does have 2 young sons and says he babysits them all the time without a problem. And this isn't the first child cruelty case we're seeing in Augusta, even this year. Coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, we'll take a look at those numbers here locally and across the state. Zaina?
Thanks, Nick, for that live update there. Well, we're going to talk about this weather again, and Riley, you've been mentioning it, just dangerous burn weather going on. We've seen several reports of fires across our area, and people just need to be careful while they're outside. I mean, this is a dangerous time right now.
It really is, Zaina. This is the rare time of year to where we're just very dry, and we also have some kind of gusty, breezy conditions at times. So very dangerous burning conditions continuing again today, and will continue even into our Friday as well. So hold out from burning the next couple of days. By Saturday, we see a good bit of rainfall. Should be better to get those last minute burns in by next week, because by May 1st, remember that burn ban does go into an effect. Something else to add to the mix tonight. Again, we have some frost advisories in effect for Mccormick, Edgefield, and Saluda counties. That's in anticipation of temperatures as low as the mid-30s again by early Friday morning. Will be another chilly night for us. But it is a beautiful day. Looking at bluebird skies over Aiken, our temperatures over in Aiken only at 63 degrees currently, so definitely a below average day for us temperature-wise. Aiken is seeing a little bit breezier conditions than the rest of us. They're still seeing a west wind at 14 miles an hour. The rest of us are between 5 to 10, expecting pretty calm winds heading into tonight. That'll help those temperatures drop to the mid and upper 30s by daybreak Friday morning. You'll need that jacket once again waking up early Friday. But by Friday afternoon, we are expecting warmer temperatures. We should be able to at least see the 70s tomorrow afternoon. Most likely mid-70s for us here in Augusta. Could be a few spots north of town that do stay in the low 70s, but it does look warmer and mostly sunny throughout the day on Friday. Just a few more clouds start to show up later into Friday evening. Now, high pressure is keeping us quiet today. That's sitting right over the southeast. This is going to be our next approaching system that brings us that threat for severe weather Saturday, and definitely bringing us the threat for some heavy rain as well. But a chilly start early Friday morning. Will be mostly sunny for the first half of the day tomorrow. Later into the afternoon, we'll start to notice increasing cloud cover into Friday night. And then for our Saturday, this approaching system looks to bring multiple waves of showers and thunderstorms, most likely going to be broken up into 2 different waves. Our first wave is expected to show up around midday Saturday into mid-afternoon. So we're calling it between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Saturday is where this first line of storms moves through the area. Now, I think the second wave will pose the bigger severe weather risk. This is when we're timing out more of the ingredients to be coming together and providing a little bit better dynamics to see some stronger storms. So 2 different waves on Saturday. We could see severe weather with both of them. Looking more likely, though, for that second wave, depending on how much we can destabilize again past that first wave. But by Sunday, we do dry out, looking mostly sunny Sunday, and temperature-wise, we should be able to get close to 80 by Sunday afternoon. But here's a closer look at your Saturday. Just playing it out for you before lunchtime, mainly just a chance for a few isolated morning showers. The rain threat appears to be holding out until we get to around midday through the afternoon and even into portions of Saturday night. So that first wave of storms will most likely be around midday into the afternoon. The second wave will start to show up later into Saturday evening. And remember, both waves could pose a severe weather threat for us. I just think that second wave on the cold front side of that push, that could be a little bit better scenario for us to see some stronger storms. The Storm Prediction Center has included us underneath this 15% risk for severe weather on Saturday. This is a slight risk, so a 2 out of 5 on our severe weather threat scale. And all different types of severe weather look possible on Saturday. We could see a few isolated tornadoes, large hail not out of the question, some stronger wind gusts definitely possible. And rain totals are looking impressive. Models have been fairly consistent, showing over an inch of rainfall area-wide and possibly even getting into the 2 to 3 inch range before it's all said and done with Saturday. So the Weather Prediction Center has included us underneath this marginal risk for flash flooding on Saturday. That's another risk factor we're going to have to monitor. But since we've been so dry lately, hopefully that ground is able to absorb a lot of that moisture fairly quickly. Now we're looking at the European model right here. Other models showing a little bit more rainfall, others showing a little bit less. So I think this is a good in-between for us. But this is the in-between, folks, and it's showing between 1 to 2 inches area-wide. This red color you see right there, that's when you start to get into the 3-inch range. So not ruling out some potential there for some isolated areas across the region to get up to and over 3 inches of rain on Saturday. So that is a first alert weather day. We have put that out for our Saturday, that it is a first alert weather day. No longer just a first alert. Sunday's still looking good, though. High temperatures close to 80. Sunday afternoon looking a lot better for us. And Friday will be our last cold start. As we head into the weekend early next week, those low temperatures will get back just a little bit above normal for us. And hopefully we don't see the 30s again until we get to next fall. Now, for the 7-day forecast, remember your Friday morning is going to be chilly out there, but Friday afternoon not too bad for us. Weather alert day for your Saturday in anticipation of those strong storms and heavy rain moving on through. Good to go by Sunday, mostly sunny, and we're looking beautiful heading into early next week. Sunny skies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and high temperatures back above average. Sana?
Thanks, Riley. Right now, we are having some technical difficulties that we are working on right now, so we thank you for your patience, but we're going to toss to a break, and we're hoping to be back on as soon as possible.